If a tech newsman falls in the woods and there's no one around to hear, will there be anything for him to report? Who can say? This is why I stay indoors. Rumors about Windows 12 requiring a subscription swirled this week after German site DeskModder found references to a subscription edition in a Canary Channel Windows 11 Insider preview build that is absent in other Windows 11 builds. Nein way, you might be saying, if you speak terrible German. And you might be right. While outlets like NeoWin initially supported DeskModder's hypothesis, Windows Central, the world's premier experts in looking outside, have argued that this subscription language isn't referring to the client version of Windows 12, but a newly discovered IoT Enterprise subscription edition of Windows 11. However, the subscription language could be a reference to new features in the future version of Windows that will require a subscription, such as the inevitable rollout of the consumer version of the Windows 365 Cloud PC service. And Windows 11 is only gonna have more AI stuffed into it. I could easily see Microsoft charging to have Bing attend meetings for you and make you sound smarter, like every plotline involving twins.
Except Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm just imagining them both doing impressions of the other. I'm just a tiny little guy. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney said at a recent conference that his company will start charging non-game developers for their use of Unreal Engine next year, which means that Tim Sweeney may have only just realized non-game developers are using the service, like, for example, green screen-based gaming news shows. What are you doing? What? Stop that. What are you doing? Stop it! Stop! Unreal Engine has been free for any user to download and use since 2015, with Epic starting to take a 5% cut after any game built with it surpasses $1 million in revenue. But that's not what The Mandalorian is. It's a streaming TV series that started out promising before beginning the slow and arduous process of destroying its credibility among fans. And they didn't have to pay Tim Sweeney a cent for their virtual set pieces. Unreal Engine is being used by producers of film and TV shows, VTubers with mocap setups, and Coldplay, who brought BTS back as holograms after the K-pop group was tragically killed. What? They're alive? What about Tupac? No? Crap.
Who are you talking to?
Huh? Anyway, Sweeney admitted at Unreal Fest that Epic Games figured out that they had a financial problem 10 weeks before they decided to lay off over 800 people. But how was Tim Sweeney supposed to know that free Unreal Engine access, giving away free games, and starting then losing a massive lawsuit with Apple will cost so much money? Meta's new AI has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. It came out last week that the company's new AI chatbot was trained on public Facebook and Instagram posts, though they excluded posts only shown to friends and family to respect consumers' privacy. Meta then took all that money they saved by trolling their own platforms for training data and passed those savings on to celebrities and influencers by paying them millions to use their faces and likenesses for their weird experimental fictional AI characters. But how else could they get Charles D'Amelio to make sure our dance moves aren't sus? Meta's new Emu AI image generator also couldn't avoid controversy this week. Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp users have been using the new sticker generation tool to make stickers of Elon Musk packing some dubong honkeros. Is that a real word?
No, it's a euphemism for breast, but it's also complete nonsense.
Okay. And then someone used it to create hot Karl Marx, who has even bigger badongagongs hanahoogs. Thankfully, some more cultured individuals have used the tool properly to give Waluigi a gun. Go ahead, Nintendo. Don't give him his own game. See what happens. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by The Ridge. Looking for a stylish and practical wallet? Look no further than The Ridge Wallet. Its minimalist design allows you to carry your essential cards and cash without weighing you down. And with its RFID blocking technology, you can rest assured that your cards, are protected from digital theft. The Ridge Wallet is made from high-quality materials like titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum, ensuring its durability. Upgrade your everyday carry with the Ridge Wallet. Check them out at the link below and use the code LINKED at checkout for free shipping and 10% off your purchase. Quick Bits fill me with joy. It's too much for my body to handle. The pressure alone makes it immeasurable pain. Please make it stop. Ah! Just kidding, I'm back. Apple apparently seriously considered switching the default search engine for private browsing on the iPhone and Mac from Google to DuckDuckGo, the internet's #1 bird-themed search engine. As part of the current antitrust case against Google Search, DuckDuckGo CEO Gabriel Weinberg testified that from 2017 to 2019, they were in talks with Apple, because even in incognito mode, Google's browser tracking can be hard to duck. DuckDuckGo pitched similar proposals to Mozilla, Opera, and Samsung, but eventually gave up because it concluded that Google's contract with each company was the biggest thing ducking them over. TSMC and Samsung are allegedly struggling to make large enough yields of 3nm nodes, with the companies only achieving 50% and 60% yields respectively. That's a big problem for Samsung because they need to get up to 70% yield if they want to get orders from Qualcomm. On the other hand, this might be for the best, as by some analyses, the 3nm node is barely worth switching to. And the 3nm node is also being blamed for overheating iPhone 15 Pro chips, as if that phone needed any more things to go wrong with it. Now the display is burning in too. What happened with this phone, Apple?
Tim Cook likes his chips fried.
Ratings.com has been running an extensive burn-in test on 3 OLED PC monitors. For about 5 months now, they've been playing CNN's 24/7 news on the 2 existing OLED monitors with Samsung panels and 1 with an LG panel. The Samsung panels are already showing burn-in, though that may be due to their higher brightness, according to PC Gamer, though they also point out that the sample size of 3 is a bit small, which is weird because my doctor is always telling me that 3 is too many legs for a person to have. But I know he's just jealous of how fast I'll be able to run once I get another one. I'll find it. Luxury fashion house Prada has announced a partnership with Axiom Space to design NASA's next-gen lunar spacesuits for the 2025 Artemis 3 moon mission. The Aximu, that's not how you say it, spacesuit named after how Prada acquires feathers for its hats?
Axe Emu.
For fashion. Will be designed with the aim of increasing mobility and protection on the lunar surface. No word yet on whether it will be cerulean or the usual white. Another goal is to address comfort and the human element neglected in the design of legacy suits. And as such, each Aximu suit will come with a Saffiano leather clutch and heels no taller than 2 inches. When we meet the aliens, they'll be impressed.
First impressions are so important.
We were going to ignore you, but wow. And Google Japan has once again found themselves with a surplus of both money and tabs of LSD. So they decided to make a keycap, that is, a wearable cap that functions as not just a single key switch, but an entire keyboard. How? Well, thanks to an internal gyroscope, you can select another character to type by turning the hat before you press it. Finally, a reason to turn your hat to the side that isn't a very out-of-date attempt at impersonating one of the youths.
Hello, fellow kids.
And you'll be very out of date if you don't come back on Monday for more tech news. And then the youths will laugh at you. You don't want that.